In the last video, we discussed about how Bulgarian women are dishonorable, but today we will discuss the stereotype of men. I would like to mention that not all of the Bulgarian men are like that, but sadly this stereotype is popular amongst Bulgarian men nowadays. Assault against women. Assault and violence against women are serious problems in many countries, including Bulgaria. Instances of domestic violence have risen, and many women find themselves in dangerous situations with men who see them as inferior or subordinate. This type of violence is not just physical but can be emotional and psychological, with men using intimidation tactics to maintain control over women. The fear of retaliation or societal judgment often prevents victims from speaking out, leaving them trapped in abusive relationships. To avoid these dangerous situations, it is crucial to be aware of red flags such as possessiveness, jealousy, and a tendency for quick anger. Avoiding relationships with men who display controlling behavior early on can help prevent entering into abusive situations. Dating minors and teenagers. A particularly disturbing trend involves older men pursuing relationships with minors or significantly younger teenagers. While this may not be unique to Bulgaria, the issue is prevalent in certain areas. These men prey on the vulnerability of younger individuals, exploiting their naivety for personal gain. Such relationships often create long-lasting psychological damage, trapping young people in situations they cannot fully understand or escape. Women, especially younger girls, should be cautious of men who try to romanticize large age gaps, suggesting that age is just a number or that they can provide guidance. Parents and communities must actively protect minors from these predatory relationships by providing proper education and monitoring potential dangers. Laziness and alcoholism. Laziness and alcoholism are widespread problems among Bulgarian men, contributing to a culture of irresponsibility. Alcoholism is often tied to unemployment or underemployment, with men choosing to drown their frustrations in drink rather than confronting their challenges head-on. This leads to a cycle of dependence, where men increasingly neglect their responsibilities at home, in relationships, and in society. Avoiding relationships with men who exhibit signs of alcohol dependency is essential. Excessive drinking, frequent trips to bars, and drinking during inappropriate times are clear warning signs. A lazy man who shirks his responsibilities, refuses to work, or avoids contributing to a relationship is unlikely to change his behavior in the long term, complaining about everything. Another trait commonly observed is the constant complaining about life circumstances. These men often blame external forces, society, the government, or others around them for their own failures. Instead of taking responsibility or seeking to improve their situation, they dwell in negativity. This tendency to complain creates a toxic environment for those around them, as they drag others into their pessimism. To avoid these types of men, it's important to look for partners who take ownership of their actions, are proactive in solving problems, and maintain a positive attitude even in difficult situations. Bullying and disrespect for women. Bullying and a lack of respect for women go hand in hand. Some Bulgarian men are known for bullying others, whether in social situations, workplaces, or personal relationships. These men often view themselves as superior, degrading those they perceive as weaker, particularly women. They are known to make sexist remarks, downplay women's achievements, and openly degrade them in both private and public settings. It is crucial to stay away from men who exhibit these tendencies. Men who make derogatory comments about women, dismiss their feelings, or use intimidation tactics are unlikely to change. Women should assert their boundaries and not tolerate bullying or disrespect under any circumstances. Fake patriotism. Fake patriotism is another behavior that masks the underlying issues of some Bulgarian men. While patriotism can be a healthy sense of pride in one's country, some men use it as a way to justify harmful or exclusionary beliefs. This kind of patriotism often results in xenophobia, racism, and misogyny disguised as a love for one's country. These men may blame societal problems on foreigners, women, or minorities, pushing their narrow view of nationalism as an excuse for their own failures or misdeeds. Women should be cautious of men who spout excessive, nationalist rhetoric but do little to genuinely contribute to society. Fake patriots are often hypocritical, only using their beliefs to criticize others, while failing to live up to their own standards. How to avoid these men? In order to protect oneself from dangerous men, it is essential to recognize these warning signs early on. Educating oneself about abusive behaviors and toxic masculinity is the first step. Pay attention to how a man treats others, especially those he sees as weaker or less important. If a man frequently complains about everything, is lazy, abuses alcohol, shows signs of controlling behavior, or devalues women, these are clear signs to avoid. Being assertive and standing up for personal boundaries is critical. Women should feel empowered to leave relationships that are emotionally or physically abusive. Additionally, fostering strong networks of friends and family for support is crucial, as isolation often leads to vulnerability. Community support programs and educational initiatives can also help women and young people navigate potentially harmful relationships. Conclusion: while these traits may not apply to all Bulgarian men, they reflect an unfortunate reality for many. The patterns of violence, disrespect, and toxic behavior are damaging not only to individuals but to society as a whole. Women and younger individuals should remain vigilant, learning to recognize these dangerous behaviors and avoid men who exhibit them at any cost. By fostering self-awareness, setting firm boundaries, and seeking support, it is possible to escape the grip of harmful relationships and create healthier, more balanced connections in life. If you like this video, make sure to like this video and subscribe for my channel for more essay like this. Thank you for your support and I will see you in the next video. Peace.